What is up? This is your LA in a minute. And if you've driven on the 5 freeway recently through Atwater Village, you've seen this structure. Now, I call it an obelisk. Maybe it's a pole. Maybe it's a statue of some kind. But I wanted to know once and for all, what is this thing off the 5 freeway? Let's get into it. So this 125-foot tall tower is actually part of the North Atwater Bridge. This is a 325-foot long bridge connecting Atwater Village on the east side of the river to the LA River bike path on the west side of the river adjacent to the 5 freeway. Now this structure itself, as best as I could tell, doesn't have a specific name, which is interesting for something that's become somewhat of a monument in Los Angeles. But I can tell you it's 125 feet tall, and it's held in place by 30 steel suspension cables, and it's meant to be a symbol of achievement for the LA River Revitalization Project. The project itself was envisioned in 1998 by John Ferraro, then of the LA City Council. Now, it was meant to be a purely equestrian bridge built by private funds, and they had one local philanthropist, Morton Lacretz, who donated $4.75 million towards the project. Now, the project wasn't approved by the LA City Council until 2017, and by then costs had ballooned to north of $16 million. They did have the private donation. They also had some fundraising by River LA, but the bulk of the financing, 75% of that project, was paid for by the taxpayer. Now, the bridge opened around Memorial Day in 2019, and it's technically known as the North Atwater Non-Motorized Multimodal Bridge, but it is also seen as Lacretz Crossing and the North Atwater Bridge, so that's what I'm going to go with. Now, the bridge itself is separated into 2 separate 12-foot wide pathways. This one is for pedestrians and bike riders. That one is for equestrians. If you notice, the railing is a little bit different, and the equestrian one also has a rubber padding to make it easier on the horse's hooves. So next time you're driving by Atwater Village on the 5, now you know what that 100+ feet tall structure is. It's the Lacretz Bridge or the North Atwater Bridge. All right, LA, it's been a minute.